3 weeks into the season, 3 meets into the season, I think we've had some very strong performances. We're excited about where our freshmen are right now, especially on the sprint side. We've had some freshmen step out with some very strong performances, and upperclassmen are getting it done, showing them the ropes. We're getting into more of the nuts and bolts of the season now, both with our training and preparation and a higher level meet. So over the next 3 weekends, we expect to see a lot of our athletes getting that MAC qualifying standard and getting prepared for postseason.
Talk about Darian Johnson breaking the school record in the 60-meter dash.
That was a fantastic performance that Darian had. You know, when you run 6:75, that's a very good performance, conference leading performance. Also, to be able to go out and break a record that was a number of years old set by Miles Lewis, who has been a MAC champion, is really a confidence boost for Darian. And I think he's realizing that he can be at a new level this year on the track and really make some waves with what he's going to be doing.
Megan Patterson's returning from injuries, won a few events. Talk a little bit about her.
We are thrilled to see Megan back in action. It was tough to see her on the sidelines last year after 2 surgeries, but she's feeling good. She's continuing to rehab, and to be able to come out and take 2 first place in the shot put in her first 2 competitions and throwing close to her personal best in the weight throw is a great way to start the season. I think as the season continues, get a few more meets under the belt, we're going to see even bigger and better things coming from her.
Talk a little bit about your team. It's a big team with track and field, but how do you make sure that the competition, it keeps improving throughout the season?
The goal with us is, obviously, as you just said, to see our level of performance improve throughout the season. And each one of us on our coaching staff plans out our progression of training to have our athletes performing their best when we get to the conference championships and we get to NCAAs. The other thing to keep in mind is it's a long season. We look at both the indoor season and the outdoor season. So our ultimate goal is looking at that outdoor season and looking at MAC championships and NCAAs. So this is all just one big, long progression. I think as we're going through things, we're pleased with where we see our students right now, but also know that this is just kind of the beginning stages. So I'm excited with what's going to come. I don't want to jump the gun on what's going to come, but I think things are progressing well.
And this weekend, your squad splits up, Penn State and Spire. Talk a little bit about both of those meets.
Penn State National is a very elite level competition. So we have our top level athletes going down there. They will be competing against some of the best athletes around the country, as well as some unattached athletes and some, potential Olympians that are going to be competing there. So great opportunity, great facility to get down there and have some really good performance marks. The rest of our team is going out to the Spire Institute, Geneva, Ohio, and it is a beautiful facility, great opportunity to get out. I know we'll see a couple of MAC teams there, as well as some other teams that we normally don't see. So it's just another opportunity for some of our younger athletes to develop and get to that level of the conference meet.